Hello friends, today I want to share with you a great resource on cloud governance that my friends at Weolcan have created. So Weolcan is a boutique cloud consultancy firm and they have created the Weolcan Cloud Governance Framework. And these guys really know what they're talking about because they don't do anything else. So let me show you how the website looks like. So the people from Weolcan truly believe in a cloud center of expertise. And that is the core really of their cloud governance framework. And they think that there's also something that is a cloud target operating model. And I'll show you a bit more about that in a second. First, the Weolcan Cloud Governance Framework, which is based on several existing frameworks. So they've kind of did a best practice, best in breed kind of approach to that. What you see here is the knowledge base that is related to that cloud governance framework. This is where they record what they've learned in their engagements, like the best practices, or should we say good practices, because we don't necessarily know what are best practices. Diving into the knowledge base itself, you can see that it consists of four main components: strategy, transformation, then migration and operation. Now let's have a look first at the governance overview in the strategy phase. There's a whole article there that explains, that gives a big picture perspective on cloud governance, although conceivably you could also apply this to IT governance in general. Hey, but is there any IT without cloud these days? Then on the right hand side, conveniently, you'll see the articles that they have right now in the various segments. So let's get into the target operating model overview, which is part of their transformation phase. The target operating model overview really gives the link between strategy on the left, the why and how, and then the more detailed target operating model, which you can then operationalize into processes, rules, capabilities, etc. Now, there's no single right answer for each and every one of these, so you really have to think what works for your company. A company that has a couple of hundred DevOps teams has quite a different operating model than a company that mainly has tons of SaaS solutions. Having said that, the target operating model, you can then dive into the operations segment of the knowledge base, and that I think is a great resource if you are either building out your operating model, or if you are assessing somebody's cloud operations, or maybe your own cloud operations. So you see for a lot of, let's say, idle processes, but also other things, specific drill downs. Now let's have a look at the provisioning and configuration management, which arguably is one of the things that is touched most by cloud as a strategy. And of course, the three most important things in operations are automation, automation, automation. However, they don't solve all problems. What I like here is a nice graphic that explains the main components of a DevOps pipeline that will allow your company to push code to production in a high velocity way. So that's just a couple of the things that I wanted to show you in the Weolcan governance framework. What you'll see here for each of these segments is also, let's say, demarcation of responsibilities. Who's supposed to do these things? So here's the CCOE, which is the Cloud Center of Excellence, which, as I said earlier, is the focal point of a cloud transformation for Weolcan. Then on the right-hand side, your to-do list, if you want to implement some of this, a couple of things. And this is arguably high level, but I think it's a really good start to get going. In the end, you don't need to have detailed prescriptions on everything. You just have to make sure that the right people are working on the right things with the right mindset. So have a look at governance.weolcan.eu. See the link here somewhere. and share it with other people. Thanks for watching. My name is Peter van Eyck and this is the YouTube channel Club Cloud Computing. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel.